proper beach.
Yeah. Alright. We made it to the beach. We're at Trunk
Beach,
which AJ says is the most popular beach, which it appears to be. It's definitely the most amount of people here. And there's supposed to be some snacks and like beverage trucks.
Truck or something.
And then there's supposed to be an underwater snorkel trail or something, I think over there
Plaques underwater.
around those rocks.
You see, it's a good beginner snorkeling thing.
Yeah.
I think it stops at the end, but you can keep going.
Gotcha. Just a little gazebo. Oh yeah, there were I did hear there were picnic tables and yeah, this is cute. That's bathrooms.
Looks like it. Or maybe over there.
Maybe. Yeah, beach urinals. All right. I like that. Yeah. Porta potties, showers. See, share rentals, $10 per day. That's not awful. Mask, fin, snorkel.
Shade tree up is
Where do you see that? Oh, I see it. Two pole. Wonder what that means. All right, that's good though. Two pole. $10 a day.
per person.
Yeah.
Where's the chair?
Right there. And there's yeah. I guess you choose, but I would. That would be my choice. Yeah, it's not outrageous. I mean, open 9 to 4. Okay, let's go check that out. Happy hour. 9 to 11 a.m.
Rum punch only?
Painkillers and rum punch.
Hummus bowls, cheeseburgers, mine sandwiches.
Yeah, food. Yeah.
Drinks are over here.
Yeah. Pulled pork sandwich.
I'm gonna get a bush back.
$16. That's how much it is over on the river.
Oh, is it?
Expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean our boat's right out there. Well, I'm just glad to have chairs to rent. I think that makes a difference to me. Let's down that way. Walkway to the parking lot, maybe.
Maybe.
Can you hold that?
Am I videoing?
I think it is on.
Smile.
Yeah,
Lots of peoples. Get the pretty sailboat. Those guys must be fun. They got the light.
So I haven't really filmed any of this just because it's been a lot going on, but AJ is putting in a washdown pump today, which is just what it sounds like, a hose system that allows us to wash down the anchor at the front of the boat. Saltwater wash down pump. So we've had to, you know, as usual, any boat project, unload everything everywhere and tear up all the areas of the boat in order to get to what we need. So that's one of our beds. And then this is where he's installing, like he's running the wiring now. Back there in that cabinet that comes out here. Yesterday he ran the plumbing, which is right there. So today, right now, he's up there checking to see if it actually works. We have power. Now we're checking to see if we have water. So let's go. Oh, I see water. See water squirting. Yeah, we had to pull everything out of the anchor lockers too, so. All right, what you think?
Oh, yeah.
Decent pressure? Yeah. Seems good. Leaky in the handle. Is that from the cheap handle? Or just don't have it tight? Alright. Be nice so we can wash off all the mud. Yeah, a lot of times the anchor gets like caked in mud, especially here in the Caribbean. And then it just all ends up in the anchor locker, and it actually stinks. As well as I'm not sure that it's good for the chain. Although salt water ain't great either, but at least if we can rinse all of the mud and algae and all that stuff off of the anchor chain, I can always do a bucket or two of fresh water just to then rinse the salt off. It just helps keep the anchor chain in better shape, which means it lasts longer. It also keeps the deck clean. Before we switch the chain out this season, good, looks good. Before we switch the chain out this season, it was pretty rusty, and it was just staining the deck really bad, and there was no way to rinse it unless I hauled up by hand buckets of salt water, which I've done, but it kills my back and my shoulder. Or go from the back of the boat to the front of the boat with buckets of fresh water, both of which aren't always very practical. So yeah, this will be good. So it's hooked in our anchor locker. Ooh. Right on the water.
You turn it on.
Oh, I thought you already did that. Hold on, it's stuck on.
Pull that down with your thumb.
Okay. Yeah, that's good pressure. Yeah. Very good. I don't like the leaking all over my hand, but I think that's just because it's not tight. Can't do this one-handed with the camera. Can you release it? Okay. So yeah, that's all. That's great. So a little compact hose. It's down there in our anchor locker. There's some other stuff that's got to go in there too, so we'll have to kind of play with how it fits. I think AJ was talking about putting some kind of hook or something up there, just so when I'm pulling in the chain, I have a place to get it up out of the way, so that it doesn't get caught. Because I have to use a boat hook. The way our chain is, it doesn't fall to the back of the thing, so I have to actually use the hook and pull the chain back and flake it here. And I'm worried that the boat hook will catch the hose. So anyway, good job, baby. I do not like that there's a pretty big thing of daylight. That I know you said it's not an issue, but I think water is going to go in that hole. So can we put some kind of filler or sealer or something around the hose? Oh, okay. All right. You just hadn't done it yet.
Yeah, and it's right back here.
Oh, that's right. this one not in that. Okay.
And I'm still not done because I used some parts that I had on board. What's this one?
These fancy new headlights.
Yeah, it's okay. What was I talking about?
Parts that you used?
So I have a seacock, so open and shut valve for the water for this that was on the boat. And one end had a fitting in it, which I did not take out and reseal. And of course that's where it's leaking right now.
Oh, it is leaking.
Yeah, so I've got to go back inside, take it apart.
Okay.
And stop it leaking in those threads.
Okay.
But yes, it works. Yay.
Yay!
We're done.
That's great. I'll take the rest of the day to finish the small little pieces of the project, which is pretty typical. That's okay. I got to reorganize some things in that front head cabinet. That's the stuff that's all over the floor down here that I showed you. Hold on, I'm coming back inside the boat. So all of this stuff is what I pulled out of the cabinet on just the left side. So there's still, you know, a ton still in that cabinet. But, you know, every now and then you need to pull it all out, sort through it, see what's in there. I was able to get rid of a few things, consolidate a few things, move a few things to the back head for storage, so they were a little more accessible. You know, some things that I knew I had but couldn't find and had been looking for. So, yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but like I said, it kind of forces you to do some reorganization or spring cleaning that, you know, you wouldn't do otherwise. So anyway, I'll keep you posted on that, but that's the project we've been working on a little bit while we were here in St. John. So we're just hanging out in Francis Bay. Our buddy boat Remedy showed up yesterday, maybe the day before, I can't really remember. So we got to reconnect with them a little bit. Hadn't seen them in probably a month or so. They'll be heading on to Puerto Rico shortly, and we'll be heading south to Beckway to have some chaps made for the dinghy. So anyway, you'll see what we see.